Hey everyone, Shaber 1000 here. I also have
Monkey 1000.
Okay, so we've been doing a lot of research on this disembodied voice or phantom voice that we caught last night. Let's go ahead and just get into that and we'll explain everything to you. Okay, so we've had a lot of great comments about what it could be saying and what people think, because we didn't really know for sure. We still don't know for sure, but I thought maybe it might have been Native American because of a lot of the Seminoles around this area, or Spanish because of the Spaniards. Well, I come up with something that I believe it may be saying in Spanish, and we'll get to that here in a minute, but I'll show you. I've got it brought up on my PC, on my sound editor, so we can turn it up. And I've also got something on my phone. It's a translation, which you'll be hearing it. But I'll tell you, I think it may be saying una pa. Okay? Now we'll explain more about that here in a minute, but let's get over here to the computer. And let's check this out. I got the wireless mic on, that way I can hold the mic to the speakers and hold it to the phone, so that way you guys can hear it a little bit better. So let's get you set up over here. Okay, we're set up over here at the PC. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mic. I got my mic right here. Alright, my mic's set up. Now I'm going to hold the mic in front of the speaker right here, and then I'm going to play this. So let's give this a shot, and I'm going to play it a couple times for you, so listen closely. Now on my phone here, I've got a translation brought up right there. Let's play this.
Uno ba, uno ba, uno ba, uno ba, uno ba, uno ba.
Now back to our capture. So, I mean, that's pretty damn close. So let me explain the words to this, and the best that I can anyway. Okay, so you know, that's as close as I can come up with is uno pa. Now in Spanish, uno of course means one. Okay, so here's the Spanish again,
Uno ba,
and here's the English translation.
one pa, one pa, one pa.
Now, what I came up with, the slang term of paw, which is P-A-H, is it's used to express disgust, contempt, or disbelief. Okay, so like in English, like if she says, you know, you've never done the dishes here, and I'll go, pa, I've done them 3 or 4 times, you know. So, but that's what this would be saying would be one pa, which I guess would be like one pa, you know. But what we was talking about was just, was talking about a sandwich I had, and then she was making me a leftover snack from dinner the night before, and you know, I said something about, well, I'll have the sandwich for lunch tomorrow, which is today. And so what one paw really means, see, that's what's got me. Why would this voice say, you know, una paw? One in disgust. We weren't talking about any numbers or anything like that, or how many. The only thing I can think is right before that, she asked, you know, what I set the microwave on. I said 3 minutes. Then right after that, we heard the Unapah. Maybe they meant, you know, like 1 pa. You know, I don't know. But to me, yeah, I think it's Spanish. But I don't know for positive. I can't say 100% sure. You know, that's why I'm an investigator and not a ghost hunter. So I got to investigate it, and you know, I've just spent. It's what, 9 o'clock? It's 9:02, and we've just spent what, almost 3 hours.
Excuse me.
Almost 3 hours trying to figure this out, and you know, just to hear a disembodied voice is one thing, but when you can't figure out why or what, that's something else, because that voice was actually in the living room area right there where we heard it. I mean, it wasn't somebody outside. This was definitely in that room.
Yeah.
It was in there with us. And if you saw Monkey's face, you said, what the hell was that? Who was that? What'd she say? I'm like, I don't know, you know. That's why I told her to go ask your mom if she said anything. So I did that comparison. I mean, you know, clearly it wasn't her mom.
Nobody in this house.
No, I mean, there's only 3 of us here. So, and you know, I was right there at the garage door, the man door that goes into the garage from the kitchen. And she was right there in the kitchen at the microwave. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, guys, but anyway, that's the closest thing that I can come up with. You know, remember, like if we went to Japan, and which I'd love to go to Japan and do some ghost hunting there, man. But because if I say paranormal investigations, they're like, you're not an investigator, whatever. Been doing this since 1987. But you know, I would love to do that because they got a lot of haunted stuff over there. But anyway, what I was going to say is, you know, like, so if I went to Japan, I'd have to learn some Japanese because, you know, I couldn't go over there and ask questions in English and expect to get an English answer.
You're not.
You know, like, you know, Ghost Hunters International, they would do that shit, and they would come up with these EVPs speaking in English over in Japan. I'm like, that don't even make sense. Most of them don't know English, you know?
No.
And so, you know, we played this backwards, and what it sounds like is just something's being played backwards. It sounds nothing like nothing, but I'll play it backwards for you a couple times after we sign off here. But anyway, I appreciate everybody's comments and everything, and your guys' input on it. You know. Yeah, it's regardless, that was creepy because it was an actual voice, and it was loud. It was loud, like they were just sitting right there.
Yeah.
And there was nobody there.
Joining the conversation.
Nobody outside. I mean, you could tell it wasn't coming from, it wasn't muffled like somebody outside.
No.
It was right there in that room.
Give me the willies.
It's bothered her all night last night till she went to sleep, and then all day today. So Nancy's been trying to figure it out for us, and she's been talking to people, so I don't, you know, but that's a close thing I can come up with. You know, there were, you know, the Spanish was here, you know.
Yeah, and it makes sense because, yeah, the Spanish were here.
Because I thought maybe, you know, maybe it was Native American, you know, because of the Seminoles. The Seminoles came right through this property right here. 2 blocks from our house is a main road where that was the main travel area back in the days of when the Seminoles were fighting the government, you know.
Yeah.
And so they came through all this property around here.
A lot of history.
So I thought maybe it was that, but I couldn't come up with anything. Then I thought, today I was like, wait a minute. Maybe that's Spanish, because I knew uno was Spanish, and that's what I kept hearing at first, Unapah. Because she thought, at first she said, it sounded like they said Bruno, which it kind of does, but it was 3 syllables, you know. So, and then I kept saying, it's saying Unapah. She was like, what the hell does that mean? I'm like, I don't know. So, I don't know. You guys keep commenting, you know, keep giving us your thoughts. And yeah, thanks, Nancy, for doing the research too. But yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, I'll play it backwards for you a couple times and see what you think. If anything, to me, it just sounds like something being reversed. I'm not getting anything out of it that way, but all right. I sped it up and slowed it down and still get the same thing. So, all right, I'll spin you back around and I'll play it a couple times for you backwards. Maybe one of you guys can, get something out of that. We'll see.
Never know.
All right. So, stay tuned for that clip. It's coming up next. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now.
Monkey says she's out for now, y'all. Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care. Okay, here it is in reverse. So, just for some fun, let's slow it down. There you go. What do you think? See ya.